Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cole, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your weekly preview for the week of April 24th, 2023. So let's get into it. We are the champions, new ultra rare troop, Vulpine Champion. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Guild Wars help your guild win the war. Don't forget to set your defenses and fight your daily battles. Raid Boss, help your guild close the portals this week. Use troops from a kingdom, Volpakia, in daily battles to defeat the Raid Boss. I have a video on this right now. It's a very short, easy video. There's two teams, and they're pretty simple. Just go check it out. It's like 4 minutes long. Spring into action, play the new holiday event and earn currency for the holiday store. Unlock a new legendary troop, a new pet, and even some new armor. And in that previous video that I mentioned, I also have another video linked at the end where I show you the spring armor where you can see your topless hero, because there's a bug right now and a glitch right now. How many vault keys did you guys get? Week of Volpakia. All Volpakia troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Wargear. All Wargear gain 10% to their skills. And bonus gold. Use the Vulpine Champion in PvP and Explore to gain 400 gold. Let's see how many Vault Keys I got. It wasn't like anything crazy amazing, but it was also... I met my goal, so I'm happy with it. So we got to take 100 Vault Keys off because I started with 100. So I got 395 regular Vault Keys and I got 36 Epic Vault Keys. So I got a total of 431 Vault Keys. I was shooting for 400. 400 was my record, only because I just started keeping track. So maybe I've got more than that before, but I wasn't keeping track. Got 400 in the last Vault event. Got 431 in this Vault event. Maybe next time I'll go for 450. So put how many you got. Just total them up. You don't have to break them up into epic and regular and pity and all that. Just put them all together and give me one number. How many vault keys did you get this past weekend? Hopefully at least 100, but if not, hey, whatever you got, it's going to be good. It's the best thing in the game. All right, let's go to the Soul Forge, of course. Soul Forge. Check out the mythics, put them in order. All right, what do we got here? Wow, we got Void Caller, I think. Do I have that? Oh, yeah, I do have that. Never mind. Okay, we got Deathlock Dralic. We got Sagittarian. We got Umanath. And we got Vashtagon. So nothing super important here. A couple newer mythics. Like Deathlock Dralic and Sagittarian are from the past year or so, so if you missed out on those two, and you're just for collection purposes, neither one of them are very good. Neither one of them are very good. But if you missed out on them, and you're just collecting all the mythics, you're at that point in the game where you're collecting all the mythics. I think Vashtagon, though, is probably the best one, but it's not a top 10, it's not a top 20. It's a slightly useful mythic that was very useful at one point, and then now it's only slightly useful. It curses a random enemy when matching Brown, and there was a point in time where it was one of the only cursing options during certain restrictions in the underworld, so it was used in almost every, almost every time when that happened. So it was very useful back in the day, like here and there, and now it's like you got the Bane of Mercy, you got... Essence of Evil. You've always had that. But you know what I mean. Like, it used to be way more useful, but it's still pretty useful, so. 24 green, blue, brown, Karakoth Daemon. Devour an ally, then summon a Daemon. If the ally is devoured, deal true scatter damage boosted by my life. Curse a random enemy when matching brown, impervious, and 25% spell armor. So I'm going to call that the best one this week, but you probably shouldn't get it. It's not a top 10. It's not a top 20. It's probably not even a top 25. It's like a C+ tier mythic. And then after that, what was the other one? Umanath. Which one do I like the best out of these three? I think Deathlock Dralic maybe technically is the best, second best. 22 red, green, purple, Karakoth Undead Mystic. Curse and death mark an enemy, then deal 60 damage to all enemies below them, then summon Aberoth. So since it can at least hit multiple enemies, I'm going to give it second place this week. Sagittarian, 24 red, yellow, purple, defending fields, divine centaur. Deal true damage to an enemy, then either steal 10 magic or 20 life or 20 armor from the enemy. Single target damage. I mean, it might be able to one-shot, but you have to cast it 4 times to finish a battle, so. Celestial Arrow, Song of Light. And then Umanath, probably like tied with Sagittarius. It's not like it's way worse than the last one I said. 25 red, green, brown, Pride Lands, Divine Raksha, deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all their skills. If the enemy dies, gain 10 attack and create 12 skulls. So about like a Sagittarian. Nothing here is terrible, but nothing here is great either. They're all middle of the road mythics. Somewhere from like a C- up into a C+. You got a bunch of C tier mythics here. Alright, weapon, or no, wait, legendaries. We got Void Caller, if you somehow don't have that. It's not great or anything. We got Anknum. We got Krampus. We got Emperor Liang. This is like the week of nothing going on in the Soul Forge, holy cow. Yeah, I would just save up. Open vault keys this week, save up, collect diamonds, stack them up, wait for something better, because there's really nothing here that you'd have to get. So Emperor, which house? I'm going to put them in order. That one's okay. I mean, if I had to. I think Krampus is probably the worst. Emperor Liang might be the best. Alright, let's go in this order. Ready? Emperor Liang, 16, purple, yellow, Shintang Elf. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. Give all allies of the matching color 38 life and 4 magic. Enchant a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. Number 2. Void Caller, 16 red, brown, Volpakia, Daemon, Wargear. Choose one, destroy all purple gems and deal 57 damage to the first 2 enemies, or create 12 purple gems and deal 57 damage to the last 2 enemies. Convert a purple gem to a lycanthropy gem when my turn begins. Infernal Armor and Fox Cunning. Number 3. Probably Ankle. 16, blue, brown, Kitar, Divine Monster. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by cursed enemies. For every cursed enemy, give a barrier to a random ally. And then Krampus is last. 15, red, green, Magrim Woods Monster. Deal damage to an enemy and submerge them, or devour them, or transform them into a daemon and knock them to the back. So, too many ors. You don't know what it's going to do. Maybe I should have put Anknum ahead of something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Nothing was too crazy. Orb of Volpakia, huh? I might have to craft this. Remove all green gems. Yeah, I think I will. I already started the raid event, so it's not a raid event weapon. Well, I needed that weapon, so maybe you do too. So maybe look here in the Soul Forge. Just for collection purposes, if you're trying to save diamonds for top 10 mythics and top 10 weapons and top 10 legendaries, don't just get it blindly. Make sure you think about it first. Okay, we got the Foxfire Tome. This is available in the event. Do not get it here. Got the Orb of Volpakia, which you just saw me, that I needed, so maybe you'll need it too. Volpakia is still fairly new, so there's really not much here. It's going to be the same story with the event key drop table too. So yeah, the Soul Forge, you got Vashtagon, you got Emperor Liang, and you got a weapon that I didn't have yet. So that's about all there is to it. Nothing too special. You probably should not spend any kind of diamonds. 95% of you should not spend any kind of diamonds. Alright, let's go to the shop and check it out. What's going on in here? Actually, let's check out the raid first. Raid boss. Alright, so raid event, there's going to be a Zul'Goth. You got a raid troop that they give you in the shop to go deal heavy damage to that Zul'Goth. I buy up to the weapon, and then I used a couple blue orbs on the raid troop, the Godslayer. Sable, Spirit Bane. 12 blue, purple, Volpakia, Wargear, Mystic. Deal damage to an enemy if they are a boss. Deal 3 times 5 times damage based on my ascension. Drain 5 mana from them. Draining 5 mana for something that you're going to instant kill is not great. And it's usually the end of the battle when you're using this. So that little extra on the bottom there really doesn't help too much. At least not so far. But it's the Godslayer, so you cast it on the Zul'Goth, you one-shot it, and that's its job. That's its only job. It only had one job. Foxfire Tome deals damage to an enemy boosted by Volpakia allies and create a mix of blue and green gems for each Volpakia ally. It's perfect right now for this event because Todd Greenwood and the Sable Spirit Bane use those two colors and our Volpacchia allies. So buy up to the weapon. That's almost what you always do in these types of events. But yeah, go check out my video if you need a team. Raids are pretty simple. Alright, now the shop. I already got my Spoils of War. I already got my Volpine Champions. Pretty crappy troop. 11 yellow-green Volpacchia War Gear. Choose one, deal damage to an enemy, or eliminate all armor from an enemy. It could do both those things and still suck. Start battles with 25% mana, reduce damage from skulls by 25%. And it's an ultra rare. It's not like it's a rare or a common, and it's still like terrible. But it does come in with the Arcane Light trait stones, which if you've been around the game for like 4 or 5 years, you probably have a million of those from farming the Warrens back in the day. But yeah, if you need the Arcane Light trait stone, now is the time. You can get as many as you want, and you get them one at a time or two at a time here. So let's go check that out. Let's go see what you can fully trait with the Arcane Light trait stone. You can buy as many as you want right now. That's why you save up your glory, so you can start trading every troop in the game, starting with the good ones. Okay, I gotta do all color. Here we go. Let's mention some of the troops that are really good that use this stone, potentially. Got Aquaticus, it has Tsunami. We got Arachnean Weaver, it has a bunch of good traits. We got Urali with that Poison Gaze that works right now because Scorpius Urali with the Bane of Mercy can go anywhere and do any difficulty 12 explore. King Bloodwood has Bloody Bowels, the grossest third trait in the game. My bowels are bloody. Queen Aurora has that Rainbow Link. It's the only troop in the game that has gained bonus mana from all gym matches. Forest Guardian has 50% start for Beast. Luna has that explode a random gem when matching yellow gems. Holy Saint Astra, 50% start for Tesla. Urskula, 50% start for Urska allies. Is this the 50% start stone? It might be. Tannenbaum does triple skull damage versus entangled enemies. Child of Summer has a empowered convert. Oh, maybe I was wrong. There's only a couple 50% starts. You got Blade Dancer there. And yeah, that's about it. Just doing this off the top of my head. You got the Sister Superior empowered for your Ironhawk team. But yeah, the most notable, I would say, would be like Urskula, Holy Saint Astra, Forest Guardian, you know, Urali, Queen Aurora, King Bloodwood, Arachnean Weaver. If you somehow need that stone. Alright, event key drop table is next. Volpacchia, probably going to be pretty small, and you're probably not going to need it too much, but if you are missing Volpacchia troops, like you can go to your troops, you can go to, let's clear filter. Let's go to Volpacchia, and then you can just say show all, and you can see if you're missing any. Like for me, I'm missing the Wheel of Fortune, and that's it, and the tarot card I can only get in, the vault key drop table, so I can't get it from event keys. So I'm not missing anything here. If I really wanted to, I could get more copies of like Fennec Mage, maybe. That's the only one. Fennec Mage, Volpine Champion, I just have to upgrade. But I might be able to get some more copies of Fennec Mage. I think that was through the Kingdom Pass. Not 100% sure. I could throw some event keys for you real quick and check. Because sometimes, like, Volpine, you know, maybe they're not in there yet. Oh, cool, I got a star. Gotta go get that number 10. Let me throw a couple, 200. We'll see if we can get the Fennec Mage or the... I guess you can't. Because I've already thrown, like, 1,000 just to see what was in the drop table. And I don't think the Fennec Mage is there yet, and I don't think the Volfire Hunter's there yet, so you can't get more copies of those. Pretty sure. Like I've wasted more than enough keys at this point to check. So yeah, the ones I said. Let's do it again. The Fennec Mage probably is not there. And the Volfire Hunter or whatever it was. Why is it on that? That's weird. This game, like, the filters are always screwed up lately. If you don't have Phoenix yet... You don't have Phoenix yet. But yeah, Fennec Mage and Fennec Thief and stuff like that, you may not be able to get more copies of. Volfire Hunter, I just don't have at all. It is a legendary, but I've thrown enough keys where I probably should have seen it already, so I don't think it's in the drop table yet. Anyway, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, though, and I'll throw some more and get them. As you can see, my gem stack went down about 2,000 because the entire time I was doing the vault grind, the merchant would pop up and tempt me, and I was buying stuff. So I'm almost glad the vault event's over, because I would have kept going down and down and down with my gem stack, and that's what they want you to do. I was buying purple deeds, green deeds, you know, stuff like that. But I got enough vault keys. I got 400 and something vault keys, so I got 500 something total. So I'll get those gems back. It's no big deal. All right, so we went over what was going on this week. We haven't actually gone to the games menu and talked about it, though. Today, you're going to be doing the raid event. There's no campaign. The campaign is not until, like, next week, I think. The update should be tomorrow, though. Pretty sure. If it's not tomorrow, it's definitely, like, Monday next week, because they can't do it Tuesday, because the campaign starts on Monday. So it's got to be sometime between, like, now and next Monday. Sometime in the next week, it has to be the update. So 6.9 update sometime in the next week. Most likely it's going to be tomorrow, like Tuesday night around 8 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that, 8:30. That's the most likely time. Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. EST. Tuesday we have Court of Foxes. Wednesday we have some sort of Volpacchia. I think it's a new one. It's the Flammy Fox or something like that. New pet for Volpacchia. Thursday, we have the Spirit Caller class event. And then this weekend, we have Invasions. So we got raids all week. And then we have Invasions all weekend. Invasions, the tower event, where you eventually have 4 towers. So you can just use 3 of the tower killers plus whatever weapon. And you should be fine. It's really easy, but I'll definitely make a video and put it out as soon as possible on Friday. And tomorrow I'll definitely have a video for the Court of Foxes. And Thursday I'll definitely have a video for the Spirit Caller. And Wednesday I'll definitely have a live stream at 11 a.m. EST. Let's go. That Gems of War After Dark was pretty good. Let's make Wednesday pretty good too. Appreciate y'all. Remember to do your Spring into Action. It's still going on. You want to buy 150 gem, 3 extra turn each day. So make sure you're buying in the shop 1 time each day, so you can get everything in the event shop. You want to get Beltane, you want to get Beltane Sapdragon, you want to get the golden Beltane Sapdragon, and you want to get the Spring Armor at least, and maybe even the Orb of Power, but do that last. You can get Orbs of Power anywhere else. Spring Armor you cannot get anywhere else. You should get it first, because you can't get it anywhere else. Beltane sucks. You'll be able to get it 1 day. Beltane Sapdragon's not great, so you can get it 1 day. So you should do Spring Armor first, and then Beltane, and then Beltane Sapdragon, and then the Golden Beltane Sapdragon, and then the Orb of Power last. You can get Orbs of Power whenever you want. Alright, so that's everything, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's everything. Whenever the raids, we went over the Soul Forge, we went over the shop, we went over the event key drop table, we went over the trait stone, reminded you that Spring into Action was still going on. Guild Wars, I'll be playing that live Wednesday on live stream. I have a video with all my Guild Wars teams on it. I have a video about the Guild Wars Defend teams. Like, just go look it up, and I've got it. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. Before we get out of here, I need y'all to please pray. We have some new sinners, some new choir members. We got Mick Double Dad and Bull. They are now sinners and one with the choir, so you need to pray. hit that join button, the link in the description, or were gifted, opted in. That's just as good. That means they participate. That means they opt in, so they deserve it. So shout out to McDoubledad and Bull. You guys are awesome. We need to pray. You are now sinners and one with the choir. Join button, link in the description. Let's go. Opt in. Come to the live streams. You can get gifted tier 2 memberships. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Faction event video. Peace.